Brandon, the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office is looking into the death of a woman at a local apartment complex. 10 News reporter Madison Allworth is live where the woman's body was found.
Yes, I'm live outside of Charleston Landings where the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and Tampa Police are trying to figure out what happened. And here is what we know. Inside the apartment complex, a woman was found dead. She is the mother of 4 children. Now, the names of the victim and of the suspect have not been released, but they do say that the suspect is the father of the victim's youngest child, and that child is just 3 months old. Sheriff Chad Chronister told us this isn't the first time his deputies have had to come out to this home.
There is a record of previous domestic violence where she was the victim in these cases. To what extent, we're still trying to uncover that and work through that process now. But we believe that he's on probation for a battery, recent battery to her. There's a recent arrest involving her, and there is some other cases, family violence involving her as the victim and him as the suspect.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again to hit you with a video. Now, this video right here comes out of Florida by way of Brandon. Big shout out to everybody in Florida, everybody in the city of Brandon. We have a story, case of a thin line between love and hate, domestic violence to the extreme, if you will. And I will advise anybody, if you're in an abusive relationship, male and female, even though some people may laugh at the male part, but some men get abused by their women also. But also, women are more subject due to the fact most of the men are more stronger than women, or you should be. But anyway, now we have a story about a mother of 4 and a crazy ex-boyfriend. Now, this domestic violence situation been going on for a long time between this woman and this guy. Now, this woman and this guy already previously shared a daughter together. She had 2 other kids outside, before she met him. But they shared a daughter together and also had a 3-month-old son. Matter of fact, just had a son not too long ago. And you may ask yourself, what can go wrong? It seemed like a perfect family. She had 2 kids. They have 1 together and then also have another one. So they have 2 by each other and then have 2 stepchildren. You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing if you can make it work like that. But some people are never satisfied. And also, if you with somebody that love to put their hands on you, I will advise you, right after watching this video, matter of fact, don't even watch the whole video. Push pause and leave, then watch the rest of the video. Get out the relationship ASAP. Now, this guy reason for killing this woman, Miss Kalana Atkins, he said basically, his name is John James McQueen, 26 years old, but look at her, a bit of a hard 46. He said that she threatened him and said that she was going to make his life a living hell. And for those guys out there, for those guys and women also, but I'm talking to the fellas, when you hear a woman say that she's going to make your life a living hell, I done had a heifer say that to me. And guess what? It was hell for a while, but I worked my way through that because me hurting somebody or doing something to somebody over something that came out their mouth, it's not worth me taking their life or getting my life at risk and put myself in danger or risk going to prison or whatever. So it's based just to work things out. A lot of people don't do that, but I will advise you that you should. Nobody like their lives be played with, their money, their freedom, and also their children. But thing it was with this situation right here is the fact that basically, evidently, this woman, Miss Kalana Atkins, must love this guy, Mr. John James McQueen, with those 2 first names, John and James. But anyway, so last year, around April the 3rd, because I'm looking at the arrest report right here, around April the 3rd, 2018, Mr. John James decided to choke the shit out of Miss Kalana Atkins. They call her Kiki. Choked this woman and also roughed her up very bad. And he was placed on probation for that also. I think it was 18 months probation, also community service. And also, just a few months after that, remember now, that was April. Yes, that was April the 3rd. Come May, he attacks her again. And then come October, he attacks her again. But why does she keep staying there? I don't know. And it's also one thing, no matter what I say, no matter what nobody else say, you have to have the strength. We could just give you the courage, the motivation, or just that word that you need to help push you on out that door. Not push in a bad way, but push in a good way. Push to something better. Because trust me, don't nobody need nobody that's going to beat them, hurt them, or misuse you. Because there's no fun in that. But some people old and young, love that type of drama, love drama relationships, love to argue, love to fight each other. I don't know what the hell is up with that. But I'm going to go and get deep into this story, and I'm going to read a snippet from it. and I'm going to give my opinion. Surely, as we go. I am not in fear of my life, says the woman. She told the judge that she was trying to go back and get her kids. She was basically saying that Mr. McQueen, you don't really have to worry about him because he only kind of react, which I don't know why she said that when provoked it. And anybody's going to act when they're provoked it. I'm not saying that this woman wasn't provoking this guy, but nothing gives you a right to strike this woman, choke this woman, and then slit this woman's throat. Yeah, he slit this woman's throat and left her in an apartment. They caught his ass later on that night at a damn gas station. And I bet he was the worst hide-go-seek player ever to grace the battlefield. Now, anyway, now her boyfriend is charged in her death. Slit this woman's throat. His children's mom had 2 kids by him. You feel me? And you didn't give a damn enough about your children. Let the mom go. Why didn't you just let her go and be by herself? You weren't doing nothing but jumping on her. And I'm quite sure that you wasn't really having any substantial employment because you're a convicted felon. Not saying that you couldn't change your life, which you can. And anybody that has a felony, I want them to know that, look, you can change your life around, but not too many people does. You feel what I'm saying? Because when you stuck on bullshit, when you just, when you got your mind made up to hurt somebody and this is just the way you are, it's nothing good going to come out of that. It's nothing good is going to happen to you. That's why I tell people, get people that are compatible. But guess what? When you see some of these women with these no good guys, some of them are no good also. I'm not saying Miss Kalana Atkins was no good or anything. I don't even know anything about this woman, but what was sent to me by my subscribers and what I have read and put together also. But people do make mistakes. That's the whole point. But 26 years old to kill your 25-year-old baby mama, that says something right there. Anyway, last summer, Kalana Atkins asked a judge for official protection from her boyfriend, John James McQueen. She was trying to get a protective order against this guy, restraining order, like, keep him away from me. Now, Atkins wrote on that July day, though, that she was filing her petition not because she feared McQueen, which, if you're going to get a protection, you just can't say, well, look, I'm not in fear of this guy, because still like she was maybe in love with him or trying to save his ass in our terms. Or she basically was trying to have her cake and eat it too. You got to call it out like that, because for this guy to already choke you and strangle you in April and do it again in May, and then you go in front of the judge July, then he does it again later on in October, shows that he has no concern, no compassion for you. And then just to think that you all had a child already there together. And then even after he did all this, you would go make another child with this guy. Those are bad decisions right there. The child is 3 months old. She has a 3-month-old son right now. Left alone. Mom is dead because the daddy decided to one day slit the mama's throat. You can't play games with each other. When you make your mind up and you got to take people to court, it's best to separate. Because I'm like that. Like if I'm with somebody and I ain't did nothing to you, because I'm not going to hit you, I'm not going to hurt you. But if you call the police, like, why are you calling the police? Because you think the police is going to control me and they're going to tell me to hush in my own house? What's going to happen? I'm not going to put my hands on you. I'm not going to cuss you out. I'm going to politely leave. And if it's my place, you're going to leave. But if I have to leave, I will leave. And I will come back with the marshals and get my stuff and leave. I have done it before. So there's no need to get violent, because when it's over, it's over. But anyway, she told the judge that she needed the protection order, not because she feared McQueen, which was kind of crazy if you ask me, but because she wanted her children back. And I understand a woman want their children back, but you can't sit up here and do it like that. It don't work that way. He's not a bad person. I'm not saying that I'm scared of him. I'm just doing this so I get my kids back. And the people looking like, hold on. This man done whooped your ass, choked you, and you still going to save him? The kids, she wrote, had been removed from her custody. Why? We know why. I just said, because of my continuing a relationship with Mr. McQueen violent ass. That's why this man was violent. So that's why the people came and took your kids. And they should have came and took little Malia Davis in Houston, Texas also, and all these other little kids that their parents be doing stuff to. And then when they act like they ain't did shit. I am not in fear for my life or my children, she assured the judge. Well, boo-boo, you mustn't see it coming right around the corner, because where there's smoke, there's surely a fire brewing. Mr. McQueen has to be provoked to react. You're saying all, not the right things, all the wrong damn things. You don't say that. A protection order, restraining order is showing that this person is a threat to you. They will do you physically harm if you're around this person. That's the whole point. To make sure, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a clause, even though it's a piece of paper, but it's more restrictions and more trouble they can get into if they violate their restraining order. Because there's plenty of people in jail right now for violating a restraining order. It's by phone contact or whether how many feet or miles that you could be around each other. On Tuesday, McQueen was charged with Atkins' murder, bringing a violent end, to a volatile relationship and leaving 4 children, including a 3-month-old the couple had together with no mother. So you all just had a child together, so you still was having sex and all this other stuff, and you still decide to slit this woman's throat? I mean, and you already had a daughter with her, and she already had 2 other kids. You didn't give a damn about no damn body. And that's how the judge need to see it, just like that. Because you are the man in this situation. You talking about the woman gonna make your life a living hell. You made your own life a living damn hell because some of you guys like to put your hands on these damn women. But I guarantee you, if if Miss Kalana Atkins had a strong father beside her, not saying that she don't, because I don't know her situation, but from what I'm hearing, these guys will think twice. Now, surely there are some goofballs out there who don't give a damn. They'll go to war with the dad and the brothers. I understand. But guess what, though? They would think twice about it. And they damn sure wouldn't be hiding. I mean, they wouldn't be out in the damn open at a gas station so the police can just roll up. In a news conference, Hillsborough Sheriff Chad Cronister said authorities received a tip Tuesday that a 25-year-old woman had been hurt or killed. Deputies found the woman's body at an apartment she shared with McQueen. Still got this guy around. And some of you all just can't shake these guys and stuff. And these guys be the main reason why you won't have no teeth, scars all over your damn face, hands all battered up, or your house messed up, or your vehicle messed up, because you won't let these damn deadbeats go. And that goes for men and women, because this is no male bashing channel. This is not a woman bashing channel. This is a truth bashing these damn demons channel. Tampa police caught up to McQueen, 26 years old, at a gas station. You gonna go cut somebody's damn throat and then go to a damn gas station, and they arrested his butt about 1:30 p.m. Jail records show he was charged with first-degree murder with a weapon. And guess what? He's on probation. He's on felony probation, tampering with evidence, violating probation, and possession of marijuana and drug paraphernalia. But guess what? They don't need the tampering with evidence. They don't need the violation of probation, because you did the one thing that you shouldn't have done. Killed somebody. So they ain't worried about the other charge. Your ass is gone with the murder charge in the first, probably. The sheriff's office released a heavily redacted arrest report Wednesday that revealed few details about the murder due to this new Martians law they got down there, this new constitutional amendment intended to protect the victim's right, which, depending on how they do in Florida, they divulge more of the case to the judge and to the prosecutor, to said people. You know, it's more open, you know what I'm saying, more transparent than the way it used to be. That's pretty much what it is. But anyway, her family and everybody spoke highly on her. And it's a sad situation. I will leave the link so you all can go check it out. But it's a sad situation that this woman was tell the judge, I am not in fear of my life. And you knowing damn well you really are. But some women like that. I'm not saying Kalana Atkins liked it that. But you had a chance a long time ago, a year ago almost, to correct this, to get away from this guy. Because if you at a school and you dropping off one of your kids and this guy chokes the shit out you, strangle you for about 30 seconds, hit you, get in trouble for it April the 3rd, get arrested because it's right there, and do it again in May, and then you go to the judge in July and say that you don't fear him, that he had to be provoked to react, and you just doing this because you want your kids. Sound like you was protecting this guy. And then in October, later on that year, he kicks your ass again. And then, you know, you're having sex, you get pregnant. So you already had a daughter with this guy. You have a 3-month-old son with this guy. And then later on this year, he kills you, cuts your throat because you said that you wasn't in fear of this guy and that basically he had to be provoked to react. And he told the sheriffs now basically that he killed her because she was taking the kids from him, that she was threatening to make his life a living hell. But when you look at this person, you can pretty much tell the type of person that this is. And I'm not saying you judge people on their appearance. No, you don't. You judge them on their character. But you moms have to do better, and you guys have to do better also. And like I said, and that was true what I said, heifer threatened to make my life a living hell. But guess what? You can't make my life a living hell because you didn't make it, so you didn't break it. So it's nothing you can do. And guess what? That storm has passed. And like the old saying is, this too shall pass. Remember that. You have to understand, trouble don't last always, but trouble will take you out of here quick as hell if you don't handle it, if you don't handle it like you should. Period. Don't leave problems lingering and laying around, because trust me, if a person putting their hands on you that much frequently, even after them being arrested, and you still going to court and you taking up for them, the judge will deny. So that's why the judge denied her petition for the restraining order, was because you were still fooling with this guy. You were still taking up for this guy. And that's how the court see it. And sadly, even though may she rest in peace, and I send my condolences out to her, her children, and the Atkins family, pretty much, you know, that's the way I see it also, because when you should have got away, you didn't get away. Not saying that this wouldn't have happened, but for you to sit up there and tell the judge that you don't fear for your life, and that he's a good guy, basically, and that he has to be provoked to react. So that's pretty much saying, as long as I don't mess with him, he won't react. But if I mess with him, this is how he gonna react. That's not good enough. You feel me? Anyway, let me know what you all think about this situation. And also, you know, and what do you think Miss Kalana Atkins should have done in this situation? And do you feel that the judge was right by denying her, you know, the right to have that protective order? What do you think? Anyway, let me know. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and definitely push that like button. Till next time, you all stay blessed, love each other. You know, if you can't get along, move along. It's simple. Live and let live. But nobody deserves to have their life played with, just like nobody deserves to be a punching bag. I'm out.